in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So, French Montana, allegedly, this student, she goes to Fisher College. She did an interview on a radio in Boston, and she said that French Montana tried to hit her up. Now, she said she initially was trying to get an interview for her YouTube channel from French Montana, and she managed to talk to his manager to make the request. And then she said French kicked all the other girls out of the room and took her cell phone away and said before he took her phone, he said, "Here, call me so I can have your number in case you get lost." She says, I have his number. That's my proof. And she said, we're making small talk. Then he said, let's go to my tour bus so we can do the interview. She said once they got on the bus, he started sweet-talking her. And then he said, whenever you want to visit me in New York, I'll fly you out. Smooth. Then she said French Montana's entourage left the bus. The two were alone. And then he climbed on top of her. And she said, I'm not about this life. I have morals. I have a lot to lose. And he said, I have a lot to lose, too. You know that I have a girlfriend. Then he licked her ear. And that's when she attempted to get out of his grasp. She said he wouldn't get off me. I had to double push. And then she got her cell phone, ran out of the bus, and asked her brother for a ride home.
French did that to who?
A student at a college that was trying to get an interview.
I doubt that. Don't sound like French.
I don't see the problem. What did French do wrong?
Well, she's also an intern for a radio station. That's what the real problem is. And, you know.
What's the problem?
She did an interview on the radio about it.
That don't sound like French.
French ain't married. It's just Khloe. She be all right.
Oh, stop it.
French banging other chicks, so what?
What's she gonna do, right?
Yeah.
And they don't even acknowledge that they're in a real relationship.
Man, salute the French.
According to Kris Jenner, they're just, as she said, homies.
Exactly.
All right, now Kanye West and Kim Kardashian have allegedly gotten into a huge fight, all because Kim is a hoarder.
A whore.
A whore?
Yes, I agree. Round of applause.
Hoarder.
Angela Yee, baby. Yeezus with the shot. No need to finish the story. Move on to the next one. Let's leave it at that.
Now, allegedly, she has some OCD tendencies. She has clothes, shoes, beauty products everywhere, and he wants her to downsize before they move into their home. She has 2 storage lockers, 2 rooms in her old house reserved for piles of clothes and shoes that she never even wears. And she even had them build a large hangar-like space in their new house for all of her stuff. She keeps all these backdated magazine and newspaper clippings that she's been mentioned in. And he doesn't mind that she's so self-involved, but he wants her to get a hard drive and get rid of all the stuff in the house. I feel you don't want all that stuff laying around the house. Maybe she should get a house just for that stuff and not have to take up space.
A whore house. I mean, a hoarder house.
Stop it.
Like, stop being such a hoarder.
Yes.
All right, now let's talk about this new show, the Sisterhood of Hip Hop. The show is going to actually debut July 22nd on Oxygen, and T.I. is an executive producer on it. And they actually have a preview that is available now for all of you who are interested in seeing these young women that are trying to break into the hip hop game. And here is how it goes. Eve is on here, or Gotti's on here. A lot of people giving these women advice.
There's nothing else on the world I can do now. There's no plan B.
You can't come back sounding nothing like you sounded before.
Your mission is your mission. Your road is your road. You gotta walk it how you gotta walk it. Sometimes it hurts.
You can't make a great record. You gotta make, I have to play it. Who is this mother record?
No more Soldier Boy.
No distractions. So what you working on?
I'm working on stuff for you.
We don't want to go slow. I need a break from my manager right now. Not my mom, my manager.
Tired of seeing everybody with teams around me.
You think it's crazy now? Imagine when I really blow up. You want the attention, now you got it.
Why is she crying about people having Timbs around her?
I don't know.
That's what she said, right? I'm sorry, see all the people with Timbs
I
around
think she
me.
said teams.
Oh.
But I'm not sure.
Hey, what's wrong with Timbs?
Anyway, that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee.